unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard about AI. It's not really a secret that AI is being incredibly hyped up right now. AI is everywhere. Every website has some AI assistant or an AI chatbot. And the reaction to this has been a little mixed. Some people refuse to touch AI for various reasons, whether that be the absurd amount of energy used or the blatant theft of intellectual property, while others treat ChatGPT as the literal second coming of Jesus himself, fully embracing AI. But what do the programmers think? As a programmer, personally, I think that both the rabidly pro-AI and rabidly anti-AI people are severely overreacting. Is AI flawed? Yes. Is it useful? Also yes. It's still useful. It can really help you out in the right situations. But we can't really have a productive discussion around AI unless we actually define what AI is, because for some reason, people do not know. For the purpose of this video, and only this video, I am going to use AI, generative AI, and LLM somewhat interchangeably. And what I'm going to use it to mean is some algorithm that trains itself, can understand and generate natural language, as in like English or something, and is trained over a very large amount of data. So for example, ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, that would be AI. But like the autopilot in a plane, that's not AI, because that's programmed once and then just runs for the rest of its life. It can only improve by just some guy going in and fixing the code. It can't fix itself. There are a lot of ethical and environmental concerns with AI, and I'm not going to take away from any of that. They are very valid and very real, but even if we ignore that, there are a lot of technical limitations that prevent AI from, really being the best it can be. First is hallucination, or just completely making up information. Like, for example, when I'm writing code, Copilot, a very common LLM used in coding, has an AI-powered autocomplete that will really frequently suggest I use functions that literally do not exist. In this case, it's more of just an annoyance than anything, but hypothetically, if you trusted AI with, say, medical decisions or your health, things could get pretty bad pretty quickly. This is a fairly well-known issue in AI, with a lot of research into how we can reduce hallucinations. For example, since September of this year, some researchers from Anthropic tried using persona vectors to steer LLMs away from certain behaviors, like evil, or excessive people-pleasing, or hallucinations. And what they found is it's really good at making AI not evil or people-pleasing, but it really does not do that much to prevent hallucination. Second issue, AI cannot generate diverse answers. Here, I have asked ChatGPT 100 times to roll an imaginary 20-sided dice. Logically, you'd expect each number to appear about 5 times. Some probably a bit more, some probably a bit less, but generally around 5 times. This is what actually happened. Yeah. This has been a long-running issue too. Even back in April, people from Carnegie Mellon tested this with a very long list of questions, much more than what I've done here. And when you ask them 10 times, like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, these are all major models. They gave about 2 to 3 distinct answers on average. Now, I already hear you going into the comment sections to type, good point. Unfortunately, I don't always need AI to give me some interesting, diverse, unique answer. I would actually agree with you, but just because this isn't always an issue doesn't mean it's not still something we have to be concerned about. Like, AI can't be creative. That's a pretty major issue here. And third, LLMs kind of tend to get a little lost in a long thread. Like when coding, I'll ask Copilot to write some random function for me. When I ask for everything, all at the same time, it does quite well, and I can usually continue on, maybe fix some bugs. But if I'm not really sure what I want, and I tell it to do it over, say, a couple different questions, it gets lost. It doesn't really give me what I want. So what do I think? Well, I think AI should be used as an assistant for tedious labor, like writing emails, writing code. And I think AI is actually genuinely very helpful in this. It helps me write a lot of my code, including an app I'm working on right now. And what this app does is every day it will automatically scan your email, look for emails it needs to reply to, and then put any replies in your drafts folder. I think this is a perfectly fine, justifiable, and even good use of AI. Because responding to emails is, let's be honest, it's a repetitive, mindless task. No one wants to do that. But you're still in control of the process. It doesn't send out the responses for you. You can just go in, make whatever changes you want. If it gets something wrong, you can fix it. If it speaks too robotically, which, let's be honest, it does, you can change that. You are the one in control. And that's really the main thing here. Never give up control to AI. Have AI as an assistant, sure. Give it the time-consuming, tedious tasks, sure. Yeah, go ahead. But if you want to think, if you want to appear human, don't bother. Do that yourself. And now we talk about the job market. One question that gets asked a lot is, will AI take my job? And concerning we're in the middle of a bit of an AI craze right now, I wouldn't blame you for asking that question. Right now, yeah, things seem really bad. You have massive layoffs, and that floods the market with very experienced senior developers who really need jobs. And that's making things really hard for junior developers, fresh graduates, interns. But in my opinion, things are going to stabilize. The bubble will burst eventually, the hype will die down, people will move on to other stuff. Companies will eventually realize that they need people to manage their code. They need people to do a lot of the things they're trying to replace fully with AI. Sure, some of it's gonna still be done by AI, but you still need people in the process. For a few years, the job market is going to be pretty awful. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, it's gonna suck. There's nothing you can do about that either. If you're thinking about doing computer science for the money, just don't. It's not worth it. You will not be guaranteed a high-paying job, alright? It's not gonna work out. If you genuinely like coding, or if you're already doing CS and you can't really switch, just remember that the companies, they will come to their senses eventually. You will probably be able to get a job. We can only hope.